At a time when Nigerians on social media are basking in the euphoria of the trending slogan, blending that into various skits and memes, it's perhaps not entirely unfair but quite hilarious to play Davido's assurance and scream when Davido bantered about Assurance 2020, plans of getting married to his longtime girlfriend and baby mama, Chioma Rowland, and even edged closer with a formal introduction ceremony in September 2nd, 2019, and a proposal 10 days later, fans assumed that Davido would become a proper mister in 2020. Alas, it's 2021 and there is no assurance that the much anticipated wedding between the Afro pop star and his chef lover will ever happen. Hey Gisters, welcome to Naijagist, your one-stop hub for all gists on Nigerian celebrities, and in this fresh episode, we're telling you why Davido is yet to marry Chioma and why it may never happen. Now, before you go on, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and set the notification bell so you can get a grasp on all the hot trends and gists as they break. More than anyone else that has been linked to David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, Chioma Avril Rowland has etched out a special place in the history of the singer as well as that of fans worldwide. Davido has lavishly shown love to Chioma, who he sometimes regards as his wife, on social media, and despite Assurance 2020, the music and video inspired by their love story with a promise of marriage, it appears that their ship may be floundering as the two are yet to be married as earlier speculated. In September 2020, Davido, in an exclusive interview with Ebuka Obi-Uchendu, debunked claims that they had parted ways over infidelity and said their highly anticipated wedding will now take place in 2021. Quoting him, he said, "Honestly, coronavirus messed up plans because it was meant to be in July. I have decided it will be sometime next year. For now, I wanted to work on a business while I work on my album and the kids. I want everything to balance first."
When did you realize, okay, this is the one?
I think just realizing that having somebody that I know that, because obviously I have kids previously, having somebody I know that Chioma is somebody that I can live in my day with. I don't say nothing to her. You know, I can have something again. So like, she's that type of girl. I trust her. She's selfless. Now me blow up. She don't want to do assurance video. She didn't want to do it. She goes, no, she make her like, bro, please, I need this, please, I need it. So like, she didn't, like, even if you notice, like, now me they call and say, Chioma, post, you haven't posted. It's like, she's really just nonchalant and just wants to just chill, take care of everybody and just cook. She loves cooking. Do you understand? But now get away, suppose just did. Yeah. It was just natural, wasn't it?
As fans tried to settle into new hopes of a widely colorful wedding in 2021, they were flabbergasted when the Afro pop star revealed in a subsequent interview 2 months after that he won't be getting married to Chioma Avril anytime soon. In an interview with Ndani TV, the singer said after Chioma got pregnant, he felt like he was under pressure to marry her. The artist, who used his baby and only son with Chioma, Ifeanyi, on the cover of his last album, said he was once stopped by a woman somewhere in Barcelona, Spain, who want him to make sure he marries Chioma.
Yeah. Kind of. Like, imagine me walking through the airport. Don't like walking airports. I remember, like, I think I was in Barcelona or somewhere crazy. Oh my, just pushed me. But I married my in-law. I'm like, bro, like,
but Davido, while still preferring assurances of finally spending his lifetime with Chioma, says his partner is a very private person and shooting the assurance video with her had huge consequences. Davido revealed that she started receiving hateful messages and haters extended it to her parents too. And now, he just wants her to focus on her business and brand. Is that some sort of landing? Why it will never happen? On the contrary, these assurances barely hold water anymore, and despite popping the question to Chioma 2 years ago, the singer has been quiet about their relationship for a while now, and we think this is why that marriage with Chioma may never happen. Davido is obviously a ladies' man and has kids from 3 baby mamas, including his only son with Chioma. However, his first child was with fashion enthusiast and entrepreneur Sophia Momodu, who is also a niece of the founder of Ovation, Dele Momodu. The two hooked up in 2015 and had a child who was subjected to a paternity test which proved that Davido was the father. The bouncing baby girl was named Aurora Imade Adeleke, and her middle name being after Davido's late mother, Veronica Imade However, things got out of hand when Davido tried to take Imade out of the country without Sophie's consent, and subsequently the battle over the custody of their 7-month-old daughter degenerated into a messy public battle. Both threw jabs at each other, and Davido belittled her uncle Dele Momodu in collaboration with Falz and Olamide's Bad Bado Baddest when he sang Mr. Dele Na My Boy. Davido's claim for custody is premised on accusations that Sophie lacks traits of motherhood and instead spends most of her time smoking, drinking and partying. The two in 2020 appeared to have reconciled and got cozy again, with Sophie flying alongside the singer in a chartered flight to Ghana that sparked further outrage. Twips had wondered if they were in for a fling at a time when Davido had already been engaged to Chioma, but the singer denied it, saying he had merely allowed his baby mama to join him in the plane because of his daughter Imade. It seems Davido's explanation did not go down well with Sophia, as she fired back at the singer saying she didn't ask him for a lift. All of that is history. Davido and his Atlanta-based baby mama, Amanda, welcomed their child, Halle Veronica Adeleke, in 2018. His second child was not expected and came as a surprise to fans, as there was no public knowledge of him dating anyone besides Chioma, who carried no baby bump. But paparazzi stunned the fans' world with photos from the baby shower, which the famous singer personally attended, and he looked extremely happy as he spent time with his alleged girlfriend. So little is known about the mother of the baby, but the media found out that her name was Amanda and she resided in Atlanta, the city in the United States where Davido was born. Davido has been linked with several other women, and from the look of things, it does not look like his circle will stop anytime soon. Davido married already? The other reason Davido may never marry Chioma is perhaps because of this bombshell. Davido is probably married already. Controversial journalist Kemi Olunloyo first gave the world that scoop while reacting to a story from The Nation newspaper tagging Chioma as Davido's wife. Reacting, Kemi Olunloyo, who has been riddled in several controversies and earlier dished several exclusive but unproven scoops of the Adeleke family, went on to reveal who Davido's real wife is in a tweet that reads, at The Nation News, Chioma is not Davido's wife. Stop spreading fake news. She is fiancé and baby mama, not wife. Hamedine Salman Adeleke, a Togolese American, is his wife. Davido calls her Mama Halle to hide her identity. She calls herself Amanda. Come learn real journalism. #Kemi Talks. She revealed that Amandine Salman Adeleke, a Togolese American, was Davido's legally married wife, and that she's actually the mother of Davido's second daughter, which Davido often calls Mama Halle. Olunloyo even quips that the use of the name Amanda is merely to cover up the fact that Davido's alleged wife was locked up for shoplifting in 2011 and was bonded out at $1,305. Kemi's story has been corroborated by a lady named @Shosvani on Instagram, who said that the singer could be arrested should he marry his third baby mama, Chioma. According to the lady, the two were married by law in the United States and haven't already disregarded the rules surrounding the marriage, or asking for a divorce puts Davido at risk because it can be arrested and also lose all his properties to the lady. Further explanations provided by the lady, who seems to be well informed about the artist's private life, adds that in the US, you cannot choose polygamy, you'll get arrested. So because Davido married her monogamically, he needs to divorce her first because she is the only legit Davido has by law and can claim his assets when they divorce, and Davido knows US divorce is very expensive than marriage. That's why he's still married to her legally. Mama Halle is obviously a part of the family, as she was once seen attending private events of the Adelekes. Could this be true? Even if Davido is already married, one thing is sure, no other lady has enjoyed the much attention and priority that Chioma has enjoyed so far. When Davido met Chioma Avril Rowland, a 300-level economics student at the Babcock University, he was love-struck. Unlike previous relationships which the Afro pop star has tried to keep under wraps, he was literally screaming to the entire world about his newfound love, marking her out as different from all of his previous affairs. Davido did the little and big things that every woman would desire from a man like him. He took her to private family functions, which he had not done with previous women in his life, took her on various shopping sprees in Paris and Dubai. The Afro-pop star spent lavishly on his love interest during her birthday, even renting an entire nightclub just to throw a party for her, and bought her a Porsche worth around 45 million naira. Despite rumors flying about Chioma cheating on him and the artist doing the same, the student of Babcock University reportedly took 1 year break from school so she could spend more time and join him on his US-Europe tour. That's not all. Chioma, who has been praised by Davido and his friends for her astute cooking skills and is in fact known as Chef Chi, even got an endorsement deal from a big company which is worth 60 million naira, courtesy of being linked to the global act. And then in the midst of it all, Davido dropped a banger, a proper hit song titled Assurance that was inspired by Chioma. She also starred in the music video for the song as well, another flamboyant one titled 1 Milli, where Davido said he would pay a bride price regardless of the cost. As much as we Nigerians love to see Davido settle down with Chioma, at least for our patience, the same way Two-Face Idibia seemed to settle for Annie Macaulay after all the years of patience, despite the deluge of baby mamas and kids, it looks like it might be an uphill task. According to some sources, he still loves Chioma, no doubt about it, but marriage is something that doesn't coincide with his short-term plan at the moment. The Afro-pop star is still entangled with other baby mamas and will sure get them jealous if he goes ahead to marry Chioma. Also, Davido might truly be married or be trying hard not to be tied down to one woman. Tell us, do you think Davido is already married and merely wasting Chioma's time? Or will Chioma remain comfortable with the baby mama tag while the singer continues to philander with other women? We would like to hear your answers in the comment section below. That's the gist for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give this a like, share with friends and family, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep you updated for more videos like this one. Until next time, keep it locked.